Um, how did we feel about the setup in general? We were running this. Warmonk Assassin Knight, Blood Knight. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of the Blood Knight. I mean, he did work yesterday. He can be okay later on. But I kinda feel like we want other carries. He's so volatile. He gets one-shot so often. You need so much stuff to get going. So many levels and so many absorptions and stuff. What else could we run? We need great swords though. Like obviously we want like a Valdur Knight or something. But that's not reliable. Or a Valdur Assassin. But we need something else with a great sword. Who else has a great sword? Scavenger Warriors, but they are just worse Blood Knights. Necro Reaver Warriors, but I don't like them very much. We had one yesterday too, which wasn't great. Beasts have great swords. Who else? Hang on, let me check the classes real quick. There are not that many great swords left, huh? Axeman, Hammerman, Marksman, Spearman, Warlord, Warrior. Yeah, Scavenger Warrior has one. Bounty Hunters don't have one. Beasts not recruitable. Beasts. Yeah, we could try to transform into a beast, but that's not a reliable way either. Vampires have a bellhook, which is alright. Abomination would be really good, but not reliable to get. Axeman, Javelier, Spearman, Warrior. And then there's Valda. So there's not that many great swords in the game, are there? Revenants. Human, there's only Blood Knight. Then there's only Warrior, or from Scavengers. And then there's only later game units. When I just got a Verbase and wrote Dev that the body was OP, Dev answered that the Spearball counters them. Sounds like a mockery. Well, what do you mean about the nerf to Spearball? You mean from 20 stamina to 25? That wasn't enough. It nerfed it, but that wasn't enough of a nerf, in my opinion. Yeah, and I agree that the bunny is too strong. Yeah, I agree with that. He can still just stand there and spearball everyone. The first nerf? Really, it was even more OP? I just remember the nerf from 20 stamina to 25. Yeah, I didn't like the first nerf. You only had like... Yeah, I don't like the idea of introducing chance into the game that much. And then like you had 25% less chance to hit after or something. I don't like that. But it should be... Spearwall is like problematic in itself. Where do we get our damage from then? Let me just check weapons. So a greatsword is by far the best damage dealer, huh? After greatsword is a big axe and actually a maul. Actually, big axe and maul have the same damage. It's just the shadow is different. Maul is actually the second highest damage if you don't count crossbows. Wow. It's kind of crazy. And then after comes Spear. No, comes Billhook. It's raw damage without shatter. It's Greatsword, Big Axe and Maul, the same. Then comes Billhook. Then comes Spear. Then comes Sword. And then Axe, and then Staff. Not counting ranged. Huh. So how about some actual damage units with mauls? Okay. What if we do Monk, Assassin, Monk? And we have one tanking monk and one damaging monk. Yeah, the mechanics are still the same, I agree. Yeah, Spearwall could go to 30 to 35 stamina and would still be OP. Yeah. Game of Thrones, everybody can die randomly and suddenly. I like that about Game of Thrones though, that everybody could die. That was my favorite part. There's no main hero who you know he will survive, but everybody could die. I like that. But yeah, there's there's not a good balance yet, but I have faith. Hmm. Do we just go all in on mauls? Do we go like triple monk? That's a bit excessive. Do we go monk, assassin monk? We could go maul carries. They're really good against unarmored. It's just outdamaged by a greatsword. The thing is, they don't have any scaling abilities usually. They just have hits. They don't have man-splitting or something. Do we need a Blood Knights? Maybe. Hmm. I kinda wanna try this. The Blood Knight is terrible early. I wanna pick up some greatsword later. Let's try double monks and an assassin to carry us. Go Brilliant Mind Improviser. I don't know, let's give it a shot. Ah, that sucks. I think our last run had promise. We just took a bad fight and that was it. There's Hunter, Spearman, there's a Berserker. Do we take a Berserker? Not a big fan. Monster Slayer, Hunter. I guess we can take a Berserker. Maybe. The one-shots of everything, including elites, with Ram is strange. I mean, you still have to get them into positions. I like the death zones, I think. It's just a bit random. On fortresses not so much, but on random maps you can have death zones in very good places or very bad ones, or not have death zones at all. But I don't mind them, personally. He can't get in range, can he? Yeah, he can. Maybe not the best idea. Oh, they don't have Lightfoot yet. I see. Weaken is kind of interesting. I usually discard Weaken because you want other status effects before, but Weaken stays on the target. So I'm still weakened until they hit again. So I'm guaranteed to have my next attack reduced by 33%. We want him to take the hit for us. As long as the dev doesn't have disengagement, I'll be happy. Or Birdie. Birdie is pretty overpowered too. Let's flip him away so he doesn't get his attack and then we can move in again. Or do we want to move in again? Maybe not. Bonk, bonk. Right. So many bonks in a raid. Often they always start already in one-shot position with all these abilities. That's true. You can often one-shot someone. But I don't mind death pits. Fast thinker, no. Rip. Well, we have a berserker then, I guess. Legendary crossbowman. Help the trader. Cries and Valdo Reaper. Valdo Reaper is so underwhelming. Especially if you think about what else you could get. Like what other Valdo units you could get. I could get him close enough to flip in. Then he could ram me in, but I think he would go first. And he would go after me and hit me here. So I will be safe. Which means he has to cover him here. I think we do it. I'm pretty confident. Let's say 90% confident the X-Men will block for me. Nice. That was pretty risky. Make use of bleeding here. We can't really do that, can we? How much stamina does he have? He should have enough to flip, right? So we can do this. Yeah, he has enough. So we cannot flip him because he will ram us in. So instead we do this and get away from the pits. Nice. Get him in here. We cannot go here. He can just come back and ram us again. Smork. That's fun. I like flipping on traps. That's a really cool setup. 2 goes on 3. Let's do this. Can you get enough lifesteal on the Berserker to actually make it work? I'm not sure if you can. Seems really hard, huh? Alright. What's the battle when you can throw all opponents in a one-shot death zone and the opponent is not afraid to get up in dangerous places? Well, you still need a clear path and a clear angle. I think it's fun to set the opponent up so you can actually do that while still staying safe yourself. It's not super easy to do, in my opinion. It's not super hard either, but you need some thinking about it. Shielding will always be OP and X-Men will always be shit. Come on, poor X guy. I should have picked bleeding here. Fuck. Fuck. That was bad. I actually sell it back. I just take the 22 loss and pick bleeding. It's just way too good. I was too fast for my own good. What do we have? Javelineer. Priest Javelineer. Of course. Let's go here. That's a village at least. There's nothing here. Okay. I think the death zones are okay. Maybe ramming going through Stalwart is kind of awkward though. But otherwise Stalwart was super OP and ramming was useless. And Footmen were useless. I think Footmen should get something else. I'm not sure what it is though. I probably liked it better when there were actual Stalwart units you could not push into pits. And then you could not just move them. You know? When there's no unit resistant to ramming, it's just you can make any unit like however powerful you want to, but you can still have the potential to be rammed into a pit or down a cliff or something. So I like the concept of it. I just feel like there should be something like Stalwart which prevents that. So you cannot do it all the time, and you cannot do it to the most powerful units. But Stalwart is in almost everyone. I feel like stalwart is too prevalent. Probably the best way to do it is to revert the stalwart changes. To make it stalwart makes you immune to ramming again. And then give footmen and everyone with ramming something else instead. Like they can keep ramming, but just give them more of a buff. So they are viable. And then reduce stalwart on enemies. And also probably make stalwart a higher cost, like 88 life essence or something. And also by making it rarer, you make it harder to get. And you cannot rely on it on all your guys. And it's not a must-have. Immunities are a bad mechanic in most cases. Yeah, mostly. But I like the, yeah. Yeah, I would tend to agree. But you need some moving immunity. Otherwise, most enemies are kind of a joke. I'm so proud to have come up with that command. Hey, nice. Smoke the enemies. I'm trying to. They're not coming towards me. Come here. Ah, he doesn't have Lightfoot. Man, can we just have Lightfoot on everyone in the game? I would enjoy that. Strong versus level 3, huh? So maybe strong versus is unlocked at level 3, not at level 4. I wonder if you can make a berserker viable without backup. If you can just have enough lifesteal on him. But you would probably need blood curse or something to have the lifesteal. Poisoned again. I have poison resistance too. He went so fast, holy shit. Does he die from that though? He totally dies from that, yeah. Fuck. Can we get out of here? No, not in time. He has one more turn if he goes here. He goes in 4, then he rams him. Let's try to run here in 2 turns. Can they get out? If he does that, he cannot. He goes in 9. They go all before, he goes after. I don't think we can make it. If I do this and throw him, then he is not in range to get out. Poison resistance. Can he get to here? No. There's no way out. There's no way out. Fuck. He dies in 1 turn, huh? There's nothing we can do. He can't reach anything, and he can't reach anything. He only has 3 movements. Fucking hell. And he does too now? Oh my god. Oh. He didn't take the kill on him. Here, have this kill too. I'm gonna restart here. That was early enough. Usually I play my campaigns out, but if it's like in the 3rd fight, let's just restart it, do it again, and not suck. Let's go. I did not check for poisonous crits on him. When opponents learn to use swap and everyone will have Lightfoot, oh my god. That will be disgusting, actually. Yeah, they will get so much scarier. Like, you can do so much stuff with Lightfoot. You can have a 1v1 fight, and they can just swap 6 people into this spot. You can face down someone in like a choke point, and you're like, don't worry, I got this, he doesn't hit hard. And suddenly 6 other people will swap in and take turns hitting you, and you just die in 1 round. And big rip, yeah. No, it's not Revenant time. Oh, you mean because of the speedrun? That's a weaponsmith. Do we do this? Nah. A priest? Holy shit. Hunter and a priest. Weaponsmith. I don't think we can do the weaponsmith, can we? Was ambushed by vicious beasts. We're not good against beasts yet. Before we have bleeding crits, we're not good against them. So Lightfoot for all is very doubtful. Yeah, I agree. It's more of a thing because I want Lightfoot on all my people. Here, let's go. Oh, it's this one. This is the prisoner. This one is very rough for me. That's okay. We'll make it work. We just don't have any pits to throw people into. Mostly. Also, we're all level 1 and don't have any abilities. We go here. How many do we have? 2 jabs left. I think we want to stay here with it. Yeah. That's such a cool move. I like that. Where do you go into? And you will ram him probably here or here, because I kill him. Most likely here. So I want to go back one. Doesn't ram him for some reason. It goes in 4. I think we back off here to not get focus fire. And get him in the back because he's injured. Reset the fight a little. Still doing assassin stuff. Oh my god. This is what you get for fighting on an open map. Look for him. He can jump over. Two, three, 4. He reaches him. So we have to go. Oh, sorry, did I miss it? Have the nerfed range support in patch notes? Don't think so, no. I don't think it was ever different. But I haven't played with range support for a long time. Why do you ask? Does it feel different, or is anything different about it? No more prisoner? No more prisoner. Here? Maybe here is fine. Was just curious because of how OP it is. Well, it's pretty strong, yeah. But I don't think it was ever changed. I should have went over, so he gets a backstep too. No, he doesn't, but it doesn't matter in this case. And this is the beauty of a monk. You can just flip him in, and he cannot run away anymore. Alright. If we ran earlier last time, probably we wouldn't have taken an injury. But it's all good. We're back on track now. Don't have enough for light food. Get our medicine back from the events. Doubled Merc, Weapon Master, Legendary Spearmaster. Gives us a legendary, because we cannot train anyone. Nah, I don't think we can take that. That's another one. We go here, don't take it yet. Without the injury. What is this? Hard. Injured man in a cage. I wish I could see this when I'm in a village like this. I wish I could see their flavor text, you know? I couldn't tell from this. I would say this is a famous soldier, but I'm not 100%. Let's do the town's watch anyways. Finally, not an open map, maybe. I think we try to go here. We have good retreat here to the side. They will come here, and there's a good chance we pick someone off with this pit. Let's hope he goes here. Could also do this, I guess. Just kill him. The others are far. Right, picked one off. Now we can retreat to back there. Can also stay here for now, depending on how they come in. Kind of. They're like crossing their maces, like they're fighting. He goes in 6. I think we ignore him. We get him in for now. He cannot backstab us here. And we get him. Nice. Gets full patience because he attacked 3 times. So he has 541. I'm curious if he does go here now. No. They don't seem to be moving when they're next to someone and they have like another target here. They don't like to do that for some reason. Make the retaliate with him, I guess. Make sure to not stand next to pits against Stram Guy. Keep him safe. No need to risk anything here. And that was the exact same fight, just with different layouts. The first one, open map, where we don't have any advantage. Here, like with villagers to distract and with obstacles in the way and terrain we could use. 2 completely different fights. First one, we lose someone and have to retreat. Second one, not even close. Get them all, nice. We just wait for them to go. Yeah. What was it? A healer priest went missing. Huh. Get a relic. Immortal. Okay, here. Have immortal, I guess. Famous armorer. Those are werbeasts. Massacre. Caravan. Go here, I think. Armorer's Guild. We don't have any armor. We could buy a footman here if we wanted to. But I don't really want to pay for a footman. There's nothing. There's villagers and vampires. Trader ambush. Let's go here. Let's do the villagers and vampires mission. Just to get blood going. Maybe even to get him infected. We can try for 1 or 2 hits. Let them come down here. Get the guy out who is who needs to survive. Yes, not the one with Blackfoot. And get him to safety. Those fights are mostly about letting your allies tank, not tank yourself. Duelist. Got him. Strong versus. It's either bludgeon or armor. Bludgeon would be kind of okay. Armor not so much. He doesn't do well against armor as a monk. Oh, that was a free kill. They don't have bash yet, so we don't have to be careful around hits yet. Strong. That's strong against armor, because he does not have a bludgeon but a pole-arm. OP Immortal. Immortal is okay. It's not the greatest. It's nice to get Angel's Pact though. If you don't have sustain, it's a really good way to get Angel's Pact. Just cycle it around the group. And you can take hits very easily. Also Stunning Blow. Cave. That's a stat boost, I think. Yeah, that's a stat boost. Is it worth 2 days? Not really. Let's try to save at least one of them. I will try. There's nobody who can infect us, so we're just trying to win the mission. There's no vampirism to be had here. We can stick out our neck, but they won't bite us, because our neck is not pretty enough for them. And also because they don't have vampire virus. But you know, it's not as poetic. Patience. There's some blood to get us started. Get one more light fruit. Just for the next guy we pick up. There's a fortress. Interesting. Enemy fortification. Cool. No collapsed mine. There's some high value stuff here. Ah, it's this one. That's awkward. Can we do this? It's really hard. Because we don't have any pits. And they all come at the same time. Which means we have to fight them one-on-one. And we're not really good at fighting without an advantage on our side. Maybe we can do something fancy. Maybe we can jump up here and like throw them down with the monk. Like chain throw them. We kinda need this guy though to be gone. Let's try to pull the ranged guy down. The two ranged guys go down, I guess. And then like jump up here and try something. Or maybe this is enough for him. Let's try if they come. He's coming. He's not shooting though. Okay, we can wait one turn here. We can just do this, right? Strong versus stunned, really? Is this the life now? Yeah, strong versus stunned. Okay. I'm feeling this. But as soon as archers get involved, it gets more complicated. But we still have to take this one. Yeah, let's get out of here. He'll still shoot us, of course. Because he doesn't like us very much. Hang on, let me think about this real quick. So he's sitting up there. He has a range of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He shoots up to here. How much can you survive? 172. 93. You can survive one shot from him. You should be fine here. As long as we stay around here. Get him back there. Yeah, I know. You're annoying. So 70, 55. He doesn't die here, I don't think. But we slow him down enough. We should survive this round. We can cycle him. The problem is he will come back and shoot us again. And we don't have the health on the monks anymore to like sustain a shot and go up and throw him. So I think this is where we run. Don't get injured. Take the couple trillium, take the day. And go again. Strong resistant is Strong versus stunned is pretty bad overall. Yo, what's up, Pistol? Yeah, it's pretty bad. I mean, everything that is stunned dies anyways, and most things cannot be stunned. So it's not too hard. It's probably the worst of the traits. Strong versus is good because it lets you open very strongly. And versus stunned, you can never open versus stunned most of the time. And even then, like lethal blow is just way better than strong versus stun and just outright kills them if you ever need to hit stun targets. It's like just not very good, I feel like. So he will go 1, 2, 3, 4. He will go here, which is enough for us. We tank the shot. What will he do? He goes first, he goes here, he goes here. Sure. Was there? Huh. That's awkward. What did he shoot? This guy? He didn't hit very hard, huh? Let's stay back until he moves. Well. We need him to come up to us. Can throw him down here, but that puts him in a vulnerable spot. I don't want that. We can set up backstabs. He's crits right now. Probably just take him out. Just a second. Let's get him out of there. Alright. Got him. He unlocked patience. He doesn't have it yet. He has 2 out of 3. We can unlock 3rd patience here. Yo, what's up, Pistol? Pretty good, pretty good. We just tanked a run earlier because I'm bad. And then we restarted one because we lost on, on the second fight or something. Overall, I have some pretty good ideas, just the execution is lacking right now. Because I'm bad. But we'll get there. Just need to get a run going. Also, we discovered Bounty Hunter actually unlocks Preemptive Strike if he's higher level. So this is pretty exciting. We want one back. And there's a Footman. Footman is nice. This to Urtuk, I guess. We're starting our feed collection again.